Your go-kart will arrive in a crate similar to this. Remove the nails and or screws to take the top off first. Once you have the top off, you can start with the side panel, and then from there remove the remaining panels. Once the panels have been removed, the last thing to do is to cut the big zip ties that are around all 4 tires. After you cut those zip ties, just get some help to remove the go-kart from the crate. So to start this go-kart, you got to put the kill switch on run. The black lever is the fuel, and you can see it says on and off. You're going to move it forward to the on position. There, the choke is on. We're going to start it with the choke on. And then we're going to sit on the cart. We're going to hold the brake. And then we're going to turn the key on. Turn the choke off. Let your cart warm up. Once the engine warms up, you have the throttle to go and the brake to stop. With your feet on the foot pegs, throttle to go. Brake to stop. Kill switch to turn the engine off. Turn your ignition key to the off position and turn the gas off. Black lever back is off for the gas. Now if you're going to store the cart for a long time, you'll want to run that gas out of the bowl of the carburetor. So leave the gas valve off and then run the engine until it shuts off, and then you'll know that the gas bowl is empty. Oil changes are very important for these little engines, so change it frequently. There are 2 drain plugs to choose from, one in the back and then this one here in the front. It doesn't matter which one you use, just pick one that's easy to reach. This is the dipstick and the oil fill. The engine holds 16 ounces of oil, so once you drain the oil, you'll fill it here with 16 ounces. We like to use Mobil 1 in our engines, but any quality oil should do. And if you get the Kart on sawhorses, it'll help a lot with the oil changes. This jack shaft assembly is used to adjust the secondary chain. You just loosen the 4 bolts, slide it forward, and that takes the tension out of this chain, which goes to the rear sprocket. The primary chain, you loosen up the 4 bolts holding the engine to the chassis, and you can slide the engine forward to take the slack out of the primary chain. Always adjust the secondary chain first and then this primary chain. Your air filter is housed in here. You just pop this off and that exposes your air filter. To put gas in your cart, you're going to want to unscrew the gas cap. Funnel with hose on it. To remove the body for paint, you're going to have to disconnect these 3. You have your throttle cable, you have your brake line, and you have your kill switch wires. And the easiest way to disconnect the throttle cable would be at the engine. You just loosen the swivel wire stop, which looks like this. Use a flat blade screwdriver, loosen it, and then you can pull the cable out of it. Once the cable's pulled out, then the whole throttle cable assembly can be pulled off of the engine. So that takes care of your throttle cable. The best way we find to deal with the brake line is to just remove it here and then put it through the hole, and that takes care of your brake line. It's going to leak some fluid probably, and you're going to have to bleed the brakes once you put it back together. The kill switch wires, you have 1 wire going to ground. The second kill switch wire is here connected to the coil. It's connected with a butt connector. You just pull that apart, and then once you have that apart, you can pull the kill switch wires out of the body. Once you have everything disconnected, use a number 13 wrench to loosen the stem and pull it out along with the handlebars. You have your 1/4 turn Zeus fasteners. Remove those 2 on this side, And remove those two on this side. Take these off. You gotta take the seat off too. So you and the seat comes off. Once you have everything disconnected, you can start lifting the body off the chassis.